Hello, 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 and welcome. This is a introduction to myself, to the program, to what might be blocking you, and how we can move forward. So, whether you're watching this live or the recording, I welcome you. I hope that you know that you have a place here no matter what stage you're stuck in. So, let me introduce myself first of all. I say again, hello and welcome. My name is Lindsay Ewing. I am an author, an editor, and a creative consultant. I built this program so that you could get finished with your work in progress this year. Yes, you heard that right. And as of this recording, it's almost October 2025, and that means we have 3 months left in the year. So, am I crazy? No. Do I have a plan? Yes. And this is it. You are here to get to see what I've got in store for you. So, grab a pen and or pencil and paper and get ready to jot down some ideas. We're going to identify where you might be stuck, the pillars of the program, which is how you're going to get unstuck. And then I'm going to give you some action steps that you can start right now, tonight, whenever you see this, right now. So, are you ready? Let's get started. First of all, this is me. Some of you know me, some of you don't. But I am a lifelong reader and writer. As soon as I figured out that people wrote books and they didn't just appear out of the ether, then I knew I wanted to be one of the people that wrote them. So that's been a lifelong goal of mine. I have been a professional editor for 10 years and I am now a creative coach or consultant. I am a two-time, almost three-time published author. I have two writing and editing courses, a weekly YouTube stream where we get together and write, and a monthly creative accountability group where we check in and see where our progress goes. So, you might be asking, why am I doing this? Why this program? And the answer is because I love books, because I want more books in the world. I want happier writers and more fulfilled published authors. That is what I want to do. So, this is what I do. I help writers go from stuck, wherever you're stuck, to done so they can get their words out there, become a published author, become a bestseller, a thought leader in their industry, and or also leave the legacy they've always imagined. So, this is what I do, and this is how we do it. We transform our daily writing habits into a creative asset. So, this program is designed to get you from that stuck spot, no matter where that stuck spot is, to done, to get it finished. So, if you have spent years, months, weeks, years working on a project and you're ready to get it finished, you have come to the right place. And no matter what stage you're stuck, there's a place for you here. Okay, we're going to jump into a first set of questions. So jot this down. I'm going to put the banner up in case for anybody watching the replay. Jot this down. Some questions for you to think about. You can jot them down, and when we schedule our follow-up call, you'll bring these questions with you. So this is to identify where you're stuck and what brought you here tonight. So, what are you hoping to accomplish or improve as a result of this call, watching this webinar, watching this recording, whatever it is that you're doing? What is it that brought you here to this point? What are you hoping to accomplish or improve as a result of being on this call or watching this recording? Is there something specific that prompted you to take action? Is there something on your mind that you're ready to get done or that you want to um, finish that has prompted you to make this change? What have you tried so far to solve your writing challenges? And dig deep here. What else have you tried? All the things that you have tried. I usually go in the order of coaching, craft books or videos, courses, cursing. It all matters. All those things work to some degree or another. So, what have you tried to solve your writing problem? Where has it brought you? And what have you tried to solve the problem? Okay, what do you think, number 4? What do you think went wrong with those attempts? What happened that made that not work for you? Was it you? Was it the process? Was it the method? What was it that kept you from succeeding? And is there anything else you're currently considering to help you solve this? Anything else that you're currently considering to help you solve your writing problem? Okay, so this is an introduction to the program. These are the 3 pillars that I use to guide you through the process of creating a work, a novel, or whatever that you're working on. The first pillar is called mindset surgery. That is where we deal with what it's the worth of the project. It's where we deal with your mental blocks and how we work through those things that are keeping you from succeeding, keeping you from working on this project, keeping you from making it to the finish line, so that you have the energy to finish this thing in 3 to 6 months. This is ideally a 3 to 6 month program in which you finish your work in progress. So the first pillar is that mindset surgery, getting your mind right around what it is that we're trying to do. The second is the time liberation engine, which I wish I had come up with that term. I love it so much, but I didn't. It's not mine. But this is your schedule. This is where we carve out your writing time so that we know what you have, when you can do it, what kind of energy you're going to have, and we make sure that you can finish your project without sacrificing things in your life. We are trying to work your writing into your life, not your life around your writing. That never works. That makes people miserable. So we're going to work your writing into your life as it currently is. Then we have the monetization and distribution blueprint. And this is my favorite part because this is where we turn your writing or project into a real asset that you can publish or make available to the public. You can get your words out there so you don't keep pouring your soul into a manuscript that never gets seen. We get you published, we get you distributed, we get you the income that you deserve based on your project. These are the 3 pillars of the program. So here's another thing to jot down. We're going to jot this down. These are some deep hitting questions, just like the first ones. But how Would your life be different if you finished this project? What would your life look like if and when you finish? What would be different? What happens if you don't figure this out in the next year? What happens then? That leads right into number 3. What does it cost you if you don't finish? What does it cost you, not just in money, but in time, in effort, in emotional strain? What is it going to cost you to not finish this project? And who are you letting down by not publishing? Is it just you? Or is it somebody else? Do you have an audience that needs to hear your message that you are letting down by not getting it out there? And I had a client tell me I needed to make this one the big one. Are you scared you'll die with this story inside you? Because that's a real motivator right there. That's a real motivator. So, are you ready to start? We're going to show you how. All right, the good news. Good news, there is still time. You can start right now. You can start tonight. Whenever you're viewing this, you can start right now. And here are some things you can do to start right now. First, and this is not a checklist. This is not an in order thing. I had somebody ask me about that too, but this is not do these things in order, although you can treat it that way. But a thing you can do is just open it, especially if it's been a while. Maybe you just need to open it and let it air out for a minute. Maybe you need to print it so that you can read it. Printing it is a step in and of itself. You can set it to print and walk away. That's the whole step in and of itself. Maybe you need to read it. Maybe it's time to put your eyeballs on it. Maybe it's time to share it. Maybe it's time to ask for feedback. Those are two separate things. You can share it with somebody and say, I don't want any feedback. I don't want any criticism. I'm just sharing this with you to show you that I did a thing. You can also ask for feedback on your manuscript to see what is working and what is not. And just FYI, I am a person that you can share with. I am a person that can give you feedback. So booking your next call is also a thing you can do. And I am going to add the banner and whoops, wrong thing. This is the banner. This is the place. And I'm going to copy it into the chat just so you'll have it there too. If I can get it. All right, here's the link into the chat. It's taking me a minute, but I got it. There it is. All right. So, excuse me. You are looking for a follow-up meeting with me to go over this stuff. What we will do, here's your challenge, and what we will do in the follow-up call. So your challenge is 3 parts, completely free. I cannot make you do it, But I promise you that if you do it, it will make your writing, it will propel your writing into the next stage. So thank you. Thank you, Anna. The first step is to assess, make a true audit of what your project and progress is. Where are you? Where are you stuck? Do you need help? What does that help look like? And when do you need to seek it? When will you need it? That's step one. Step two is to gather your audit, gather all your materials, your project files, your notes, your outline, a list of your progress. Bring those things to our meeting along with the answers to your questions in this webinar. So you should have written down the answers to a few questions between the two slides, right? Bring those to our meeting and it will help tremendously for next steps. The final step is to book your follow-up meeting. Here's what you'll get. You'll get a tailored look at your timeline that you create, personalized look at your questions that we asked tonight, and a discount on the program just for booking your follow-up call. So now I've got a chance to look. I can see now that there is at least one person watching. So we can open it up for questions and answers. But I wanted to tell you one more time, this is where to go. Let me get the banner back. There we go. There's the banner. So it is my follow-up call is the one you're looking for. That is going to get you past the research call and into the nitty-gritty of what we're going to do next. So, questions? Any questions? I appreciate them. This has been great. It's gone a lot faster than I expected it to. But if you have questions, this is a part I can edit later. If you have questions, you can always contact me at lindsayewing.com or at lindsayewing.com is the email address that you can contact me there. You can find out more information about the program and all that good stuff. But I love that we are working on this. Love it, love it. Yay me, indeed. All right, I will call it. And it's been just about 20 minutes exactly. So this is the perfect amount of time. So I will close out and say thank you very much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for considering this program. I really appreciate every single one of you for getting in touch, for trying it out, and for doing the thing, even though it's scary. So let me know what you got out of this, what you want from this, and how I can help. Let's book that follow-up call or send me an email. Thanks very much. I so appreciate you being here, and take care.